Well, hi there, Management 1010, Interdisciplinary Leadership students. How are you doing out there? Can you believe that fall break has passed? Today is Halloween. That means that tomorrow we begin November, and November is the last part of the race, isn't it? Because we go into Thanksgiving and then come back really just for final exams and we're done. So keep a close eye on your schedule. Now, also at this particular time in the semester, students are interested in extra credit opportunities. And thanks to one of your classmates, I realized that you may not have been able to see some assignments in the Dropbox area of our course that open up extra credit opportunities for you. I had the date set to 2012 rather than 2013. So let's look at that together. Before we do, I would be remiss if I did not point out that we have some other assignments due. Writing assignment number 4 coming up, next week, right, November the 5th. We have some unit quizzes, but I tell you what, you're really working through those, and so there's not too many of those left, but there are a couple tests left, right? Left, right, left. Okay, Dropbox. I'm clicking the Dropbox link. And look at all this hard work that you have done and hopefully completed writing assignment 1 and writing assignment 2. But scroll down. That is a very important thing here. Scroll down and you're going to see some drop boxes that you have not been able to see in the past. Now, you know that you have had some extra credit opportunities, such as attending the Leading with Emotional Intelligence seminar, such as pursuing the certificate through Facebook, the leadership certificate there. But there's 3 additional opportunities that are appearing. Let me start with kind of the easiest one first, and that is the SET confirmation page. SET is the evaluation. I think it stands for Student Evaluation of Teaching. So that means you get to evaluate me. So what do I want? Well, let me click this link and read these instructions. What I'm saying here is I do want you to complete the evaluation for this course. But, I teach business statistics also, and I noticed, statistically speaking, that students were not participating very much in these evaluations. And if I gave extra credit points, they might complete the evaluation for my class, but they wouldn't do all the classes that they're in. And that's really the goal, is to get your feedback from all of your classes. So, what you'll read in these instructions is that you need to evaluate all your courses. If you are enrolled in only one course, then you will have only one course to complete, right? And it'll only take you a couple minutes. If, on the other hand, you're enrolled in 7 courses, then you have 7 evaluations to complete. But I'm giving you 5 bonus points. 5 for 5 is kind of typically how I think of it, because most students full-time is 4 courses. Some students take 5. So that's 5 bonus points added into all the points that you've earned if you complete the evaluation and then submit the confirmation page. How do you submit the confirmation page? Well, speaking of videos like this one, I have included a link to a video that will demonstrate to you how to take a picture of your screen. You can do all that on the computer. Make sure that I can see your name. Make sure that for each one of the courses that it will show there that you're enrolled in all these different courses. Make sure that it shows that you have completed the evaluation for all those courses. So that's really all you have to do. When do you have to do it? Well, some students like to do it right away. They want to get it done, and that's fine. And you can do it right now, and you could upload it right now. Some students prefer to wait until the end of the semester. So the due date, the absolute drop-dead due date on this is November 30th. And that's because that's the end of the semester, and I need to have all your materials so that I can calculate your grade. Okay? So take a look at that. Read these instructions carefully. I know you can't see them on my screen, but you know where to get to them, and that's under Dropbox. And what else do you have to do? Scroll down. Okay, so Dropbox and scroll down. Now, what else do you need to do? In the syllabus, I actually talk to you about participating in service learning opportunities. And from a leadership class, I think it's very appropriate that we incorporate an element of service learning. What is service learning? What does it mean? Well, you're going to be able to read about that in this Dropbox. Notice it says Extra Credit 1, Service Learning Activity, Extra Credit 2, Service Learning Activity. For a service learning activity, for participating in one, you can earn 5 bonus points. You can participate in as many as 2 for a total of 5 plus 5 or 10 bonus points. So what do you need to do? Well, the first thing you need to do, let me click this link, as you should, is find out what kind of things you can volunteer for. Some of these service learning events are one day or one afternoon. Some of them are longer. So you may want to talk to the service learning office. They have included their website here. You may want to call them. The opportunities that they have are always changing. So you want to find out. That's especially true as we get into the Thanksgiving and Christmas season. People are always looking for volunteers, which is kind of part of how service learning comes into play. Now, let's say, for example, that you find a service learning event and you decide to participate in it. Typically, you will need to contact that organization and say, I plan to attend. I will be there. You can count on me. But you also have to let Southwest know that you plan to participate. So how do you do that? Through a series of forms. I have all the forms that you need attached right here. One of them is the instructions of what you need to tell me. The requirements for this assignment in terms of what you need to give to me are very small. I simply want a couple paragraphs, and I explain to you in the writing assignment exactly what type of information I want in those paragraphs. For the college, you will have to submit a hold harmless form, and you can read that. You will have to sign and submit to the service learning office that you have read and understood the student participation guidelines, and you will have to submit a student registration form. So make sure you look at all those documents. But that being said, I think if you read this, you will find that the requirements on you are really not that bad. And again, you can participate in up to 2 service learning activities. Okay, so some new extra credit available for you. SET confirmation page where you have completed all the evaluations for every single course that you're enrolled in, and service learning opportunities. I hope this is helpful. Keep working hard. I know we're in that homing stretch and I know you're getting tired, but if you've really worked hard, you want to not lose all that. Don't let that energy fade. Finish on a very strong note, okay? Thanks, and we'll be talking to you again soon.